Libra, what's up? Welcome to Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. I will be your Starchaeologist on today's Starchaeological dig into your very soul for the month of May. I am pretty pumped to deliver to you a message straight from Source that will align you most with your highest self, your highest path, your highest good. If you have any additional intentions you want to set right now for this reading, please take a moment to do that while I shuffle, which I'm about to do right now. Libra, who is this love in your life? This might be a romantic love, this might be a new romantic love, this might be an old romantic love, but it is someone with whom you have a real honest and open and beautiful connection with. It also could be a friend. This could be a real, one of those friendships that just feels like, oh, this is one of my people. This is a kindred spirit that I have found, a soulmate that I have reconnected with in this life, and they feel so familiar. It's like I've known this person forever. This could be something coming into your life in the beginning of May, or perhaps this is like where May 1st finds you. You're already in the midst of this. But there is a real opportunity with this Two of Cups. Oh my God. With this Two of Cups, sorry, I'm just dropping everything. With this Two of Cups, there's a real opportunity for stability, and a need for stability, for a firm foundation. It's almost like you've had this need and this connection, this partnership, romantic, platonic, whatever it is the answer to that, to you expressing that need, that very real need that you have had. And it's an achievement. It's something that is creating a security and stability in your life. This is a Four of Pentacles. That's all about creating a firm foundation and opportunity for real security. I also, though, hear for some of you, whatever this connection is, this relationship is, it is kind of triggering for you your own feelings around security and stability. It's making you question what things make you feel secure and stable, and are the things that make you feel that way, should you be getting your sense of security and stability from those external forces, or is that something that you need to develop within the connection with yourself, within the love with yourself? That partnership, the partnership between you and your higher self, is the most important partnership, the most important relationship you could ever work on, because it's only through evolving, maturing, and growing that relationship that then you are best able to truly love other people from an unconditional, fearless place, which is the greatest gift you can give them. So I do think that for some of you, whatever this partnership is, it is actually triggering. It's raising these questions like, oh, I have to feel safe, even if there's no real reason or rational reason why you shouldn't be feeling safe. It's just surfacing old issues, old wounds, old open wounds that still need to be healed, that still need to be dressed and examined and closed and allowed to heal. And don't mistake this partnership as being something bad for you just because it is triggering those things, just because it is challenging those things. This could be the partnership, the friendship that forces you to look at yourself, to reevaluate, and to help heal your own belief systems, broken belief systems around security, around stability, around what makes you feel safe. You're the only one who can make yourself feel safe. I think for those of you who are recognizing this partnership, this relationship, for the beautiful, honest, open thing that it is, it's also very easy to feel like, oh, well, I have finally got this and I'm never going to let it go. I'm going to hold on so tightly. The fear with the Four of Pentacles card is that we become the miser and we white knuckle the thing that feels valuable to us so hard that we become more focused on having it rather than being it or being in it. And if you're living from a place of having rather than being, you're missing very important opportunities for growth, for the filling of your cup, for experiencing real joy, for exploring the depths of your joy. Living from that place of having, which is, all the Pentacles cards really come from that place of having, because they deal with the earthly realm. They deal with the things that we find valuable, that we've assigned value to in this life. It's hard to see abundance sometimes in any other way. It's hard to see abundance as a state of being when there are so many things to have that indicate abundance. But if you're able to really shift this mindset to a place of just being in this connection, thriving in this connection, rather than owning having this other person, having this relationship like it's an asset, that can shift your own fears around stability, around safety, around security. It can help rewrite what creates that foundation for you so that you feel safe more easily, so that that safety is not threatened, so that that sense of safety is always coming from within you and it's not dependent on external factors or dependent on what this other person, what this friend, what this lover, what this husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend says to you or does to you. And I think that this is leading me into my next point here. There is some truth that is going to be revealed to you. In around this issue about stability in partnership, in relationship, security in relationship, and relationship that, again, means romantic or it means friendship, it means platonic. It could even be talking about a working relationship, a partnership in some creative endeavor, in your vocation, your calling here on earth, a work partnership. It can be a partnership between even companies, I'm hearing for some of you. But this is, with the advice and the action, we have the Two of Swords plus the Knight of Swords. So the advice here really lives in the realm of creating a mental shift. And wow, I'm hearing that you either need to be the knight and attack that mental shift. You need to be the one who goes out on that who embarks on that quest for the truth, for revealing the truth, and you push forward in that. You push forward to bring sudden truths, intellectual truths, like rationality, common sense to yourself or to others, maybe to this partner. But if you don't, then it will come rushing to you. It will attack you. So do you want to get ahead of that battle? Do you want to be proactive in that battle? Do you want to be the knight who meets that truth halfway on the battlefield? Or do you want to be caught unaware? Would you rather live in the shadow? Would you rather kind of convince yourself that you are at a stalemate, that there is an answer that's being blocked? This card sometimes indicates that you don't wish to face the truth, that you don't wish to face the truth that the light will reveal. You kind of think of yourself being at like a mental stalemate, like these are two opposing forces that can't possibly be integrated mentally. There's no way that both of these dualities can exist, and that could be where you're wrong. There's a spectrum, an entire spectrum full of so many different shades of gray regarding how you think about this, about your security, about your stability, your foundation, how you feel safe in relationships, about just general belief systems, about connection, about open and honest connection, about love, about friendship. Maybe you've seen things very black and white and it's blocked your vision forward. It's blocked your vision forward past this. It's blocked your vision to achievement that goes beyond just this, because there is achievement so far beyond the Four of Pentacles. You've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all the way to the King of Pentacles. There's so much more abundance to experience, to be had, and your blocked vision could be what's feeding into this miser mentality, this feeling of, well, I can't see a way forward, so I need to hold on to what I have harder than ever. I can't let this go. But with that miser card, there is, if you can give up that black and white perspective, that either or perspective, either I have these 4 coins or I have nothing. There's so many other options. You can have more coins than that. And if you're able to see things more in the gray zone rather than the black and white, then you're able to let go, you're able to surrender, loosen your grip, and live more from a being state than a having state. And the irony of that is when you're living in the being state, you end up having more. This answer that is being you feel is being blocked to you. You're like, I've never been able I've never been able to figure this something out about love. There's just something about it that's mysterious for me. I don't know why men always do this to me. I don't know why women always do this to me. I don't know why I can't seem to XYZ. Whatever that is, whatever that I don't know thing is, that answer that is being blocked to you, you are the person who is choosing to keep the door closed. You can open the door. You can be the knight who barges through. And knocks that wall down. Do you want to be someone who's crusading for truth, for your own inner truth? Do you want to crusade for your own truth? Or do you want to find yourself a victim to someone else's truth? I don't even know what that means. That just came out of my mouth. So hopefully that resonates with some of you. What did I say? Do you want to crusade for your own truth or find yourself victim to someone else's truth? That feels important, guys. Some of you, that's important. Yeah, because I think too that this could be someone else coming to you, like charging at you, trying to force their intellectual opinion, their belief systems, their thoughts onto you. And it's that very way of exchanging ideas. It's not really an equal exchange of ideas, or a real enlightening, logical, helpful discussion. if that's the way that discussion is being brought about. It's not really even a discussion. It has the potential to be a lecture. And I think that can feed into this place, this Two of Swords place of feeling like, oh, I'm trapped. I don't see a way forward. These are the truths that are being presented to me, instead of me going out and searching and finding my own truth, me being my Knight of Swords. Me being fiery, me having drive and motivation in my own pursuit of my own belief systems, of my thoughts, of the thoughts that I want to cultivate in myself, the ones that support me in my quest and understanding of how I feel safe, secure, and stable in relationship, in connection. How love makes me feel secure and stable. How that inner joy, that inner love, the filling of my container, my cup. You are a container of joy and love. Your understanding of how you hold that joy and love, how you fill that joy and love, and what other things you carry along with it in there that's taking up more space, perhaps, than the empty space that you leave for joy and love. All of that is determined by your own belief systems about that inner cup. So, what determines the narratives and stories you tell yourself about that? This is not a time to just sit back and be affected by other people's truths, by other people's belief systems. This is a time to charge out into the world and claim your own truth, claim your own belief systems. Intellectually engage, think critically. Every thought that you are presented with from someone else, analyze it, think about it critically, and say, does that make sense to me? Or am I just submitting to that belief because it fits under a label that I also seem to fit under? Or my friends fit under this. My friends submit to this belief system. People who are like me invest themselves in this belief. So I guess I should invest myself in that belief too. That is not the way to go about crafting your belief systems. That is not a way to go about cultivating the voice with which you speak to yourself and to others. You have more power than you realize in finding that voice and in making decisions for yourself, and really making decisions for yourself, especially in this realm. Don't give your power away in this realm. Don't make your security and stability, how you are in relationship, how you are in love, dependent on someone else's belief systems, dependent on someone else's words or thoughts. You have an equal share in that. A real partnership, a real friendship is a 50-50 split. You are responsible for 50% of the energy, the charged words that you put into that. And that is the words you speak, but it's also the words you think. This is really crazy, you guys, because the outcome, we also have the Knight of Swords. This is the Son of Swords. I think the way that you attack this one issue is going to affect how you go about attacking so many other belief systems in your life, so many other ways of thinking that maybe you have fallen into, that you didn't really go out and claim on your own. You didn't fight for those beliefs. They kind of fell onto your shoulders and you just took them on. And if you are able to really take charge in this area of your life, this love, connection, relationship, friendship area, and what brings you security, stability, peace in that area of your life, if you're able to really crusade for your truth in that realm, that is going to quickly become a lasting part of who you are. You are setting yourself up for becoming a long time crusader of truth in your life. You won't be able to go back to the old way of being, of just accepting things when someone just accepting a label that someone puts on you, or accepting someone else's truth as your own. This is going to be, you will come out of this being a Knight of Swords in many areas of your life, in many many areas of your life. And this is going to have a long-term effect in who you are and in creating. Talk about stability. I mean, this is the Architect card. This is creating something so stable, so secure that it outlasts you. It becomes bigger than you. This is the crafting of a cathedral that will stand for centuries after you, the mason, dies. So this is really setting the groundwork, really setting the blueprints, those architectural blueprints for honoring your inner truth in so many different areas of your life. Also, the thing about the Three of Pentacles, that's all about teamwork too. It's like, you don't have to do this alone. This person, this connection, whatever it is, this is a gift that is helping you in your crusade for your own personal truth. Yes, the truth is yours. Yes, your belief systems are yours. That doesn't mean you have to be completely, you do that in a vacuum. Of course, you are still open to everything that presents itself to you. The difference is that you are discerning about what you choose to take in and what you choose to reject. And the people with whom you resonate, the people whose truths come from a place of real love and light for you, you'll be able to sense that. You'll be able to see, oh, that is resonant with me. That makes sense to me. And you'll be able to, that will also help determine the types of people that you want to surround yourself with. The people who are vibrating on the same frequency as you. And these are relationships that you will set in stone. This is rewarding work, rewarding teamwork, rewarding building. Craftsmanship that creates a reward that's so much bigger than the sum of its parts. That's how big this reward will be for you. It is infinitely bigger than the sum of its parts. And that is the magic of having that sort of collective, collaborative, open, truthful building. Those are the kinds of relationships that should help shape your beliefs about security, safety, stability. Not the ones that have felt false, that have felt dishonest, not open, closed off, fearful. Those are not the relationships that should determine your belief systems. They have plenty to teach you, but they don't write the rules, if that makes sense. So, Libra, I think that this is a real, this is really beautiful. Being an air sign too, it's like you are coming into some sort of intellectual, mental power that you haven't had before. You are wielding your own sword. You are wearing your suit of armor. You are charging into a battlefield of really challenging, engaging thoughts, belief systems, ideas, decisions. And while you've also always been so balanced, weighing so many perspectives, you're connecting to something so much deeper than just your rational, logical mind here. Your inner truth is coming. It's rooted in your heart. And you're realizing this month that how intricately connected your mind is to your heart. Your heart can have more say in what determines the things that you think and which thoughts you believe and which thoughts you reject. The ones that fill your cup, that fill you with light and love. That is a great indicator of a belief, of the truth, the real truth of a belief that you are harboring. That is the indicator, how your heart reacts to that thought. Filter your thoughts through your heart first. That's the message, I think the biggest message for you in May. And I think that if the more you do this, the more you will come out of it with strength. I mean, we have these double Knight of Swords here with this strength, with this really, really fiery. I mean, you're a force. You're an authority of your own mind. You have your mind under your control. You are not in your mind's control. And it's that kind of authority over your mind, balancing it with your heart, that is going to create this lasting shelter for you, this lasting home for you, this lasting structure of real stability and security and safety that comes from nobody else but you. It's something that you are building for yourself, like a sanctuary, a refuge that you can return to throughout the rest of your life as this knight, as this noble knight figure, constantly crusading for your own truth. So that is beautiful, and I'm really excited for you, and I am cheering you on as you take on this quest, you take on this mission in May. What do you say when you're riding a horse? May the wind be at your back? It's something like that. I hope the wind, the air, is at your back, and this feels, even though there is like a belligerent aspect to this, a fighting aspect to this, I hope that it also is liberating for you, and it feels freeing, and there's an element of it that does feel effortless, because I think that it will. I think stepping into your power does exactly that. It's a flow that happens, and you're going to be experiencing that flow this month. So how cool is that? You're cool. Thank you for being here. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Share it with any Libras that might like it, but also share this with other people who aren't Libras, because guys, guess what? I do readings for all 12 signs. I am so grateful for you to be joining me on this journey, and I literally love you. Thanks.